By popular demand, Danny Boy's setting up the computer. He has in his hand two TS3s.
Two TS3s, a 9.5 and an 8.5.
So he's got his and mine.
And yours.
Against the Ping G10, which seems to be doing very well at the moment. Lots of people wanted this in the comments when we compared it against the other ones. So have we got the right driver? Did we fit ourselves correctly? Oh my word, I'm a little nervous. Alright, Danny Boy stepping in with the Ping back on.
Got a good start.
Obviously, Ping over the Titleist. You've got the matte to the shine.
Yes. Again, I do like that matte.
Yeah.
The more I hit it, the more it kind of comes at me.
Yes. Yes. I wonder when the other companies might wise up more to matte, or do they not want to because it's so connected with this company and they want their identities?
Yeah, maybe.
Like, if you put a TS, just imagine, it's like cars. You put a TS3, exactly the same club, give it a matte finish. Only make it available on tour. Everyone wants that.
Yeah. People want things they can't get.
People always want things they can't get. I want to carry it 290.
Yeah.
Can't get that.
Can't have that. Just keeps performing, doesn't it?
What do you think of them?
I just like
similar size appearance.
They're very similar size. I would say that the
Ping must feel bigger back.
Well, it's a bit more sort of. I would say it's not triangular, but it's more triangular here. So there's pinches in, whereas I would say the TS3 really is more rounded at the back.
Yeah. So lots of people, or some people just popping in on the video, might be saying, why aren't you doing TS2 to this, which you could argue is the more comparison. But this is more about the drivers that we play against one that's performing well. So in other videos, it relates to other videos and conversations we've been having if you're just dialing in on this. We can do it with TS2 as well in the future. If you want to see that again, post in the comments down below. This relates more to a Fred conversation that we started in other videos.
Quite nervous.
TS3 does seem a little nervous.
And I would be very nervous if I was you.
Sounding good. Any difference in sounds?
Yeah, again, the Ping is definitely tinnier off the face, whereas this is what I like a lot about the TS3 is it's moved into that sort of thuddier feel, thuddier sound for me, which is what I much prefer to feel here.
Not bad hit. We better look at these numbers, don't we?
I think you need to, yeah.
Right, numbers are in. If I pop you this side down, because the fan's that side and it's quite loud on our struggling computer. What have we got?
So, we've got an interesting story here, haven't we?
Distance.
Let's go distance. So, Ping is 269.
Good.
Which has been really consistent again, whereas Titleist is 270.
So nothing in it really.
Nothing in it, 1 yard on an average, but 275 best with the Titleist to 272.
Again, not much in that. 3 yards, two very good hits.
Yeah.
Spinning?
Spinning, we got 2.5 with the Ping, 2.541 up to 2.6. So again, what's that? 60, 65 rev difference there.
Close.
So very, very good.
I see peak height is a little interesting.
Yeah, so I know I've got one in there which is a bit low with the Titleist, but you can see an average of 36 yards high and very consistent with the Ping.
Yeah.
And then 32 yards high, so 4 yards lower with the Titleist. And look at the fluctuation jump here. So standard deviation 5 compared to 0 with the Ping.
So you're striking the Ping better.
So arguably striking the ping better.
In a more consistent spot, definitely. On the vertical.
Yeah. But, but ball speed wise, look, they're 156 with the Ping compared to 159 with the Titleist.
So the Titleist is getting more ball speed but only going 1 yard farther. So that means that you're leaving stuff on the table.
And if you come to launch,
Ping's up at 12.
Compared to 10.9.
And what's the moff to the two clubs?
So we've got 9 degree with the Ping.
Yeah.
And then I've got an 8.5 driver.
Yeah.
Set at B2, which if you look at my little chart up here, it is standard length, so, standard lofts. It's upright by 0.75, but it's still, so it is 8.5. So I'm 0.5 difference here.
You need to go 9.5 in this.
So I need to change.
Yeah, to maximise that ball speed if it stays.
Yeah.
If you get your launches up, I mean, look at your 272, 275s are coming from 31, 37 peak height. Basically, if you knock that 25 out, just for argument's sake.
Yeah.
So nothing changes to the distance.
Nothing changes to the distance.
Your shortest one is actually this one, which you obviously caught either toe and high, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or heel and high, actually.
Yeah, heely, because I did just lose that a bit right.
Yeah. So it's interesting. So the Titleist is giving you more potential, but you're not quite getting the launch. So it's a reflection of you, isn't it?
Absolutely. And you know, we talked about this before, and I've pushed myself into 8.5 because I want to change my deliveries. I want to commit.
And that's working, isn't it?
Absolutely. But as I'm evolving and changing my golf swing and doing all the things that we're doing, I need to adapt.
Yeah.
I need to move the club slightly to give me more optimised.
Well, I've got an Ask Dan for you. I'm going to ask one.
Oh, yes, please. I like those.
I want to see a video where you compare your 8.5 to a 9.5 with those kind of numbers and see what happens.
Okay.
Ask Dan. I'm sending in my ask right now. So I'm going to go both sit very square. Ping definitely looks more stretched back. Ping gives you 3 options with the weight. You obviously get 2 options with sure fit in here as well. Yep. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing a difference in this, and I'm not nervous because I don't care. I'm happy with my driver, but I do think Ping could win this quite easily. Again, I need to stop using the word win because I don't think there is a win. I actually despise the idea of win and lose, but anyway, it's a fun comparison. It'd be interesting as well, post comments down below. I would love to hear the audience's ideas of what we're saying there with your ball speed. Was it 4 mile an hour faster to get the same yardage out?
About 3 miles.
3 mile an hour faster. So stay around 2 to 4 yards per mile an hour carry.
Yeah.
Or extra distance. Dan is leaving stuff on the table there as I read that. Post comments down below. Are you seeing it the same, or are some people not seeing it that way and just think that we're trying to say, oh look, the TS3 is further? I'd be interested. I'm not sure how people will read that. I think it's quite clear there. Right, Ping the kickers off. Am I in the right setting up there?
Yep, you're all good. Hang on. Yeah, you are all good.
Wish me luck.
I am. I'm nervous for you.
Love you, Titleist. Oh, I ripped it.
A ripper.
I ripped it.
I've ripped it. Short. So I'm going to ask you now.
Go on.
What do you like the look of?
Which one better?
Yeah. Because we've got a big difference here.
It's hard to say. I mean, I do love the look of the Ping.
Yeah.
Like, I love the look of the Ping.
And what is it, the Ping, that jumps out to you with the Ping? Is it the matte finish?
It's the matte finish more than anything else. I do like the framing up. If the turbulators doesn't offend me, it's fine.
Yeah.
But then I do love the roundness of the Titleist.
Yeah.
And then as well, like, I love both the companies, what they say, you know, as a brand, because it comes down to your brand alliances as well. So take my sponsorship out. You know, you see a lot of pictures of a lot of tour players using a lot of Titleist. And me as an aspiring good player, the numbers are the same. That might play in my mind more. That I want to look like those players a little bit. You know, I'm not, your average person is never going to buy that way, but when you looked at it like I did when I was a kid, like I'm watching every week who's winning, who's playing well, what they're using, all that kind of thing. There's a bit of that in there. I would say The Ping looks slightly better as a work of art.
Yeah. Okay.
That's shocked some people, isn't it? Love you, Titleist.
Love you, Titleist. Yeah.
It's a good sound, it's a ping, it's a whack, it makes you... Is that in the line? That's it in the line. Got a line ball. Get on it.
I'm on it.
Oh, it's landing. Get left.
It's going to bounce left.
Here we go.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
You bugger.
Not bad though.
That's a pinpointer.
That's the shots game.
Arrow straight. Oh, that's a good one as well. Oh, sorry, TS3. Look at that one, look at it. It's on top of the other one. It's
coming through. Coming through. Interestingly, when I hear that now,
yeah.
So when I'm over the ball and getting the feel of it,
I reckon you could literally stand in one place and pick all those three up. You could literally just stand there and go,
oh,
up, thanks, yeah, up. Go on, what were you
so
saying?
What I was saying is that, like, the noise off of it when I hear it when I'm hitting it,
yeah,
and the feel sounds a lot tinnier than when you hit it.
That's interesting. Yeah,
so it sounds a little bit more thuddy.
It bounces and it's got to get to your ear.
Yeah.
It gets to your ear from here straight away. When it gets to your ear there's a bit coming off this. It might bounce a bit off that. I don't know if the direction you're swinging makes it bounce back at you, or you're getting it twice because it'll go bang bang against something else.
Yeah.
So it's a good point. There it is.
There it is.
TS3 peoples. Definitely presents smaller than I think the TS2 would present shape size closer to the Ping. Like I said earlier, this is more to do with the thread that we kind of created ourselves.
Yeah.
Let's see what I get. Love you, Titleist.
All the best.
Well, don't hit the line. Don't hit the line with TS3.
We around as well.
Last bit left.
That is still in the air. This is gonna be close.
I didn't even feel like I hit that well. The last 3 or 4 shots have been comedy close to
Arrow. And
I wonder if this sounds louder to me.
And again. Yeah, the slight overturn, like...
It was a fraction more toey.
Was it?
Yeah, you'll see on the numbers, I reckon the spin will drop down. Just that's like that's a knuckle.
That's your little knuckleball.
That was a bit more heely struck. But doing, blooming, oh my word. Right, one more TS3. Can you stand up to the almighty powerful G410? Oh, high toe. Drop off or not?
Oh, it's on the line though.
Yeah, it's one of my perfect misses. Didn't need the twist face on that one, it's interesting, what? Yeah, I know. Well, all I can do is hit them. Yeah, I know you don't want to affect anything. You've already said that from the start. You just want it to play out. But I'm just warning you now, I can't control. I know. Thanks for your support, guys. Wish us luck, eh? Alright. Love ya. Bye. Right, should we look at some, just speaking to someone there?
Yeah. Are they okay?
I think they're fine. A little nervous over something, I don't know what it is. Right, look at that. Chuck your hat over that apart from one. Right, TS3, what have you done to me? Oh, look at that. So, ball speed is faster with TS3.
So you're 3 miles an hour quicker as I was?
With TS3.
Correct. Over the Ping.
But I'm 2 miles an hour faster swinging. So it's the same.
Yes.
It's the same. You just, and also as well with testing, if you watch the video, I'm like giggling more as we go there. It got funnier, didn't it, as they were going straight. So like my excitement levels are going up. There's no intention of me trying to swing any of them hard. I'm just trying to hit them, but my emotions are playing a part as the fun of just testing inside takes part. Then, I mean, you magnify that to what happens out on the golf course, which I always think was so interesting with testing. And we will get out, like people, like the English winter is not great. We want to get out. We just can't get out there at the minute and do all this outside, and we'll do it and we'll do it again. Outdoor testing is all I want to do. Outdoor testing as much as possible, and indoor, just to confirm some dry numbers, and just to confirm what's going on out there is true. We just can't get out there, otherwise we would do this out there.
So you're emotionally changing inside.
I was getting more excited. I'm an excitable person.
You think about that on the golf course when you make a birdie or an eagle or someone cracks a joke.
Have a head off.
Or a head off or double bogey.
I can get aggressive when I have a head off. So there's going to be some energy coming from that. I can get overexcited when I make a hole in one. Affects my concentration or drives it more. I mean, there's... When you start breaking it down to looking at this slut, which is 4 yards long, 5 yards longer with TS3, 271 to 266. But I'm swinging it, what was it, 2 or 3 mile an hour faster, so it should be that much longer. It's really the same. What I love with both clubs, 1.9 spin TS3, topping out at 2.4, 1.8 spin with Ping, one down at 1.3, which arguably just drops out the air but will roll. It's a knuckleball strike. Launching at 12, launching at 13, so 12.5 to 13 with the Ping. It's for all intents and purposes it's the same. The only thing that changed is in the TS3. I think I got a little bit more excited, which then gave me the thing with TS3 at the minute, and all the clubs. The Ping is as good as anything, and you believe whatever you want to believe. I don't care. Titleist pay me, but if you go and test a TS2 or TS3 and it's not as fast as something, I would love to know why. Like, send me the numbers and let's have a look together, because I'm not saying it's better than the Ping. The Ping is bloody good. It's just as good as anything. And if anyone does care, 266 to 271, longest hit 270 to 273, so 3 yards in the longest hit. It's nothing in it. But the biggest thing, where is 262 gone? Now the balls, they've got to change, they're wrong. No, I'm long dog. 267 now. Hashtag 267. All white, white with faces and yellow. But let's change it. Come on. No, I'm telling you now. Get it done now. This is, I'm going to throw my diva card in. Let's get this sorted. Cheers, boys. God, phone's busy today.
Well, you didn't say love you there.
If I'm a consumer spending my own money, I would struggle to pick between those two. It would come down to the looks, and I do like the look of the Ping a little bit more, and then it might get evened out by who I want to be. Do I want to be Matt Wallace, or do I want to be, Justin Thomas, Jimmy Walker, whatever. Like, it will come to that because they are so close. I mean, arguably the potential for that bit more speed I would test. Was I swinging this faster because of what reason, and can we find that speed in that one? If I was really dialing down, not that this is my one, I've picked your one up here, but I did it my one. I would dial down to see where those few mile an hour speeds are coming from, as in I would want to confirm that, do the test again on a different day where the emotions aren't, I aren't giggling, do it on myself, or I'm not reacting to someone, things like that. I picked TS3. Love your Titleist.
I've tested and tested and tested. This thing is so good.
It's consistent, isn't it?
Yeah, it is so good. I love the matte finish. Do I like the turbulators on top? Not really. I like a cleaner line on top of these drivers as best we can get it anyway. I mean, it doesn't get any cleaner than Titleist, and that's no different than the previous models that they've had. I love that finish. I love that look. For me, sounds, looks, performance, it's Titleist for me.
Other drivers available, buy what you want, just make sure you're testing everything that's out there, people. This is not an advert for Titleist. I would say they're about the same. There is possibilities of more out of this one, which I've done an Ask Dan on. Let's see if they're there. They might not be there. Post comments down below. Both very, very good drivers, regardless if we both choose to use that one. I could easily name that all day long. Thank you, Daniel, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, my phone's going again. Hang on, boys.
Hang on.